Good morning to all. As we discussed in our last sessions, in our last lectures, we did the basics of computers, we did advantages and disadvantages, the applications of computers, and then after that we did the history of computers, we did the generations of computers, how the technology changed. Now we move to our next topic, that is input and output devices. Today we'll do the input devices. Now what are input devices? What are output devices, right? Again, they are very important when the user enters the data or the data is displayed. So that is very important, which devices we are using for input of data and to display the data, which output devices we are using. So basically an output device is a piece of hardware that is used to enter the data into a computer, or we can say an input device is a device which is used to enter data into the computer. Now there are so many input devices. Number one, keyboard. Number two, mouse, touchpad, joystick. Then we have a scanner, microphone, digital camera, web camera. There are touch screen, touchpad. They all are the input devices. Now one by one we will discuss what is keyboard, what is mouse, scanner, then touchpad, touch screen. So we start with the first input devices, that is keyboard. Basically a keyboard is an input device that allows a person to enter the data. It comprises of letters and numbers. Again, we have a different kinds of keyboard. Then we are using QWERTY keyboard, that is QWERTY. It is designed such as typewriter keyboards. Now again, the keyboard is also of different sizes. They have a laptop sizes, it's a handheld, and they're multifunctional. Now when we are talking about the next input device, that is mouse, again this is an optical device. It is again an input device that is used in a personal computer, and moving a mouse along a flat surface, it can move on the screen to select a particular icon or to select a particular item on the screen. Now again we have a different kind of mouse, that is optical and laser, then 3D, then we have a USB cordless or wireless mouse as well. So now the next input device, we have a touchpad. As we can see in the laptop, we can see the touchpad is a device for again pointing to controlling the input, and yes, it is on the computer display screen, and it is alternative to the mouse. Originally it is incorporated in the laptop computers, and yes, and touchpads are being made for use of the desktop computers. A touchpad works by sensing the user's finger movement and the downward pressure. Next, move to the joystick. Again, as we all know, the joystick basically it is used in when we're playing some video games. It is again an input devices which is used to control a character or a machine in a computer program, such as a plane in the flight simulators, controlling the video games. Other common input devices are the barcode readers, cameras, fingerprint recognitions, readers, etc. Now next comes to the touch screen. Again, we all know the touch screen is a computer daily screen that is also an input device. The screens, they are very sensitive, and yes, a user interacts with the computer by touching the pictures or the videos on the screen. So today we'll do only these four input devices. In our next lecture we'll continue with the other input devices, as well as we'll continue the output devices. So today we discussed the input devices, the keyboard, mouse, touchpad, touch screen, joystick. Now we'll move, when we do the another session, we'll discuss the more input devices as well as output devices. Thank you all.